Hello, good evening, welcome, good morning, bienvenue, all them usual things, wherever you're watching this at the moment. Welcome to the third edition of the Next Gear News. Today's news, we're going to start off with news from me. And that is, of course, that on YouTube we have reached 1 million viewers. We went way by it this morning. It's I think it's 1,003,000 and something this morning. I'd like to thank each and every one of you who have watched the videos, commented on the videos, emailed about the videos. I hope I've responded to everybody who asked a question. If I haven't, ask me again and I'll answer the question. It's been a long road. There's over 100 videos. We nearly have 1,000 subscribers. Over 1 million views on the videos. It's been massive. The kind of top rated video is I think it's what do you call him, the man off Top Gear, the old Stig, and then it's followed by now the A6 or something. It's been huge undertaking. It's weekly now. There's 2 videos a week at least every week between the news and everything else. More news from me. This summer I am making a movie, a proper movie. It's already begun casting. We're location shooting at the moment. We're doing all sorts of things in the background. I'm looking for cast and crew to get involved. The lead role, female, is going to be taken. There's I think 22 or 23 applications for that part. There are more parts in it. I am also looking for crew, so if you're interested and you it's nothing to do with cars, by the way, so don't worry about car things. Not a car movie, it's a future movie, it's a kick-ass, an action movie, it's everything I want it to be. We are filming over the summer months. It'll probably be in late June, early July. I'm looking for anyone who wants experience in movies to get involved, be they actors or makeup artists or wardrobe or cameramen or cinematographers or whatever it is, okay? I'm directing and producing. I don't care how many people are involved. The movie is happening. I'm just letting it out there, let people know. If you want to get involved, email me quick though, bobflav@thenextgear.com. We'll meet, have a chat, and we'll see what happens there. Now, on to motoring news. News from Ford. Ford have released a new vehicle called the Ranger. Now, I know the Ranger's been around for some time. They say it transforms the pickup experience. Tough, capable, stylish, safe and comfortable is all of the things they're saying. It also, they put in the banner line as well, maximum Euro NCAP 5-star safety rating, which is unusual because once upon a time they weren't even tested. The new Ranger is going to have start out with a 2.2 litre TDCI, 125 PS, 6-speed 4-wheel drive, starting at a measly, I have to say, it was reasonable, 25,194, and then it's going to go up onto the double cab ones. That will be 31,694, and then what they call a wild track, which would be a 3.2 litre TDCI, 200 brake horsepower. Auto is the top version, 42,294. We won't really sell many auto ones in this country. We will probably pick up some of the double cabs LTD versions. As you can see, it is pretty American looking. Tough competition. This is a segment that seems to be kind of on the grow. Everybody's got something in it again this year. And of course we have the new VW Amarok, which is one of my favourites in the segment of these kind of crew cab things. Because it's enormous, literally, it's huge. It fit 3 people across the front seat if there was 3 seats. But the Ford Ranger is going to kind of up the mix a bit, because Ford and Ranger has gone well together for many years. Americans will like that one, I have to say. Now, Americans, we get a 2.2 litre TDCI version over here, okay? That's a diesel version. That will probably return 40 miles to the gallon. Easy enough. Most of them cars do. Certainly the VW one, the 2 litre from the VW, definitely does. I had one on test. It was fabulous. I enjoyed it. Hopefully we'll get a Ford Ranger on test as well, and we'll test the 2 of them against each other. News from Peugeot. Peugeot are releasing, have unveiled a 208 R2 rally car, which looks deadly, I have to say. But Peugeot, will you give us a bloody GTI version of a 208? Well, give us a 208 to test first, anyway. But then give us a 208 GTI. Come on, get the GTI badge out again. Let's go for it, man. It's the time. Your time has come. This, of course, is a rally car, 5-speed manual with sequential gearbox and lever mount on the steering column. It's all terribly exciting. Unfortunately, I'll probably never get to drive it. I would like a spin in it if anyone's got one, or hand one hanging around the place. I will take a go on it at any time. News from Volkswagen. Volkswagen are set to take the number one spot in Ireland in 2012. That's car sales wise. They have already taken the number one spot in April. So it bodes well for Volkswagen, and they even put in their title, which I like, a bit of outside swiping, a bit of dig, Volkswagen breathing down Toyota's neck for the top spot in 2012. Notoriously, Toyota and Ford generally take the kind of top two spots in the country when it comes to car sales, but Volkswagen, you can see people want choice, people want something different. Volkswagen are being very aggressive. Volkswagen are also being very quick to change their prices and amend the way they do business, and I like that. I'm delighted to see that kind of thing is happening, because it means that the market is opening up, the segment is changing, and it's nice to see. Best of luck, Volkswagen. Let's hope we have a good fight to the end of the year. Keep the gloves on, guys, okay? Keep the gloves on, we're all in business. Now, news from the SIMI. They say car sales down by almost a quarter. Motor industry says second registration plate needs to be introduced. New car sales fell by 22% in April, is what they're saying, about the same month last year. Now, look, we're still in huge deep recession here, and nobody was calling for a second registration plate when we were shifting 120, 130,000 cars a year. Nobody cared. What happened? Okay, right now what's happening is, in Ireland we have one registration plate. So we have this year's 12D something, okay, or 12C or 12K or whatever it is. The problem is, once the kind of first 4 months of the year are over, the first quarter's over, really car sales nosedive. They take a big nosedive for the rest of the year, because nobody wants to be driving around a 2012 car come kind of September. It's a brand new car, and they want to get their best part out of it. Now, there's not that much you can do to change that. I think the market is shrinking. I don't know if changing the reg plates is really going to have a dramatic effect on car sales. It might spread out the same amount of sales over the year, but I don't know if it's going to actually improve the situation. You also have another problem there, in that the likes of the Gardaí like that our license plate is very easy to recognise, and you can remember it very quickly, and you'll see 12D and it's a Ford Focus or whatever it is, and something's happened, and everyone, you can narrow it down pretty quick. If you were to go with the UK registration, the way they do it is that they have two kind of car sales points of the year. They have a little bit at the beginning, a little bit in the middle, a little bit at the end, so it kind of spreads it out over the year. If you look at a country like New Zealand, you'll find New Zealand sells about 80,000 cars a year. They have about 300 dealerships, and guess what? They have basically the same population as us. And they are motorheads. I know them. I know a lot of them. I used to live in New Zealand, so I know a lot of them. It'd be nice to see some activity happen on behalf of the drum bangers out there, because that's really what they're doing, more banging a drum about changing the reg plates. It'd be nice to see some sort of activity happening in the market. I think we need to encourage sales more than we need to encourage changing things around and meddling and changing license plates and changing taxes and stuff. That's just meddling. It just confuses people. No one knows what's going on, and the more you confuse people, the less they buy, as happened in 2008 when we changed over to new CO2 emissions. Now, that country, India, it's a very large country. You generally see people on TV riding around on elephants, washing their clothes in a river that's dirty and disgusting, and you see lots of poverty, lots of background. Well, Lamborghini have opened two dealerships in Mumbai. Of course, very affluent section to India. There is a caste system that goes on over there, where if your father used to clean tiles for a living, the chances are you're going to clean tiles for a living. That's kind of it. But Lamborghini, so it just goes to show there are always two sides to every coin. Lamborghini have opened a brand new dealership in Mumbai. There's a picture of it in case you're wondering what it looks like. They even brought over Lamborghini CEO to get it open. So there must be a massive market in India. I'd like to see more of that market. Why aren't we over there selling things in India, as well as bringing the Chinese that loan? Be good, that. News from Toyota, Toyota and we'll say the Olympics. Irish boxing hero Katie Taylor looks to the future in her new Toyota Auris hybrid. Katie Taylor has bagged herself a little car for free, which is good. It's good to have sports people looked after instead of kind of celebrity people getting the free cars. But no matter. Katie Taylor is a boxing champion here from Ireland. She is going to the UK to compete in the Olympics in the boxing part of it. We wish her all the very best. I hope you come back with a big fat gold medal. It'd be delightful to see it. She looks good beside the Toyota Hybrid as well. Plus she's a pretty looking girl. I'd hate to see her face bet in by another boxing person, because that won't happen in the Olympics. But it'd be very, very good. I'm delighted to see that she's getting her just rewards, because sports people in Ireland are overlooked to such a degree here in Ireland. We overlooked a whole lot and we don't care about them. We just let them play GA and play rugby, and that's fabulous, brilliant. But when it comes to Olympic style people, nah, you're on your own. Go away and leave me alone. That's kind of Irish mentality. Last week, this is the last piece of news. Last week I spent most of the week in Fota Wildlife Park and in Trabolgan. I went down there on a little break. It was absolutely brilliant. Trabolgan was a massive surprise to me. If you have small kids, Trabolgan is just the best place to go, because there's swimming pools and wave machines and Barney and everything. It's all on the stage and it's brilliant. You get your own little house and you have a pub there and you have everything you want, all the food. There's even a little kind of a Londis in the middle of it as well. You can buy your kind of shop, and it's a self-catering holiday. Fabulous. Spent 4 days down there. Brilliant. But the highlight of the week was Fota Wildlife Park. It was absolutely brilliant to walk around. The staff are fabulous. The keepers and all were great. They brought us all around the place, showed us everything. I went on a little train around the park. Brilliant way to see the wildlife, because the wildlife, of course, is right there beside you. Literally, I have a video of the whole thing. I made a video of the wildlife park, and in one part of it I literally sit down beside a kangaroo and have a conversation with it. Okay, I wasn't drunk. I just had a little conversation with the kangaroo. But the news itself comes from Fota, and Fota are having a 4-mile road race which will take place on Thursday the 17th of May at 8 p.m. in Fota Wildlife Park. So what they're going to really do is release the cheetahs and make you run away. Not really. I'm only kidding. Of course they won't. You will be running by the cheetah enclosure. You will be running by the bisons and the penguins and the lemurs and all the rest of the stuff that's down there as well. It's meant to be a brilliant road race. It's limited to 800 people. That's all that can take place. It's already starting to fill up. If you want more information, you need to register from the 1st of May at runireland.com/events cheetah run 1. Look it up. You can also contact John Quigley on 087 626 1178. You can log on for more information at photowildlife.ie. It would be worth taking place. It raises money for Fota Wildlife Park. It's a fabulous resource. If you get a chance, you're anywhere near Cork at all, drop in. Cove is right next door as well. Just go over a little bridge, round the corner, and you're into Cove Town, which is absolutely gorgeous as well. The whole thing is beautiful down there. I would advise anyone to have a look down at Fota Wildlife Park if you're in the area of Cork at all, and definitely have a look at Trabolgan. It was a big surprise to me. I don't know what I expected to get with a self-catering holiday in a place like that. I didn't know what was going to happen, but it actually turned out to be one of the best holidays we've had in a long, long time. Ireland is the place to go on holidays, folks. Don't be wandering off overseas. There's so much to do here. Trabolgan's so reasonable. So is Fota Wildlife Park. Very reasonable place to get into. Great shop. Nice little cafe inside and that. It was really, really good. Full video of that coming next week. Today you would have seen the launch of the Audi A4 Avant video, and tomorrow I hope to get another video out again, which will probably be something BMW, I think. BMW 640 maybe. Lots of editing to do. Get in touch about the movie. Don't forget about the movie. I'm doing the movie this summer. It is happening. One way or the other, whoever gets involved is happening. If you want a bit of an experience, a bit of a laugh, we'll have some tea and coffee and sandwiches, maybe a pint at the end. It's going to be an interesting movie. I am casting this week the lead female role. I've already arranged auditions for this coming week. If you're very interested, get involved. If you're not interested, or you think you might be interested, don't worry about it. I need people who want to be passionate about it, who take the subject seriously, and really want to get involved in making a proper movie, a real action movie in Ireland this summer. Get in touch. Until next week, that is the end of the news. Enjoy yourselves. Have a very safe bank holiday, and I will see you during the week.